Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to Atari A to Z Flashback, a series of explorations of the 150 games that make up Atari Flashback Classics for Nintendo Switch. Today's game is Star Strike, which was an Atari 2600 port of the Intellivision game of the same name. The Intellivision version released in 1981, with the 2600 version following a year later on Mattel's M Network label. If you've not come across M Network before, it was a label that Mattel did specifically, for the most part anyway, to port Intellivision games to the Atari 2600 platform so they could have a piece of Atari's pie as well as their own. The original Intellivision version of this was the top-selling Intellivision game of 1982, selling about 800,000 units. It's a 3D shooter inspired by the trench run sequence in Star Wars, and it was rather notorious for its TV advert, in which Intellivision marketing described it as having the most amazing visual effect ever, the destruction of a planet. Now, with the media being what the media are, they decided to jump on that as an opportunity to decry the glorification of violence in video games. And so this was an early victim of controversy, I guess. But obviously, as you'll see when we come to play it, that sort of thing is fairly laughable these days. Anyway, let's go play Star Strike. Okay, welcome back once again to Atari Flashback Classics. Today we're taking a look at Star Strike from the M Network range of games from Mattel. So another Intellivision port, as I said, a port of one of the best-selling Intellivision games, in fact. Don't think I've tried this yet. I'm familiar with the Intellivision version because that's been in several Intellivision compilations over the years, like the Intellivision Lives compilation for PlayStation 2. Don't think I played this 2600 version yet. I'm anticipating it will not be quite as good as the Intellivision version because that's the general pattern for these M Network releases, but let's have a look at the manual. Star Strike instructions for one player. A spectacular planetary adventure. Destroy the alien space station before Earth passes directly over the launch trench. Shoot down alien invaders stalking you. Bomb 8 missile silos or Earth will be destroyed. Good luck and good hunting. Okay. A powerful alien space station is about to launch a missile that will destroy the Earth. You are piloting a small spaceship armed with laser guns and bombs. Your mission? Destroy the space station and save the Earth. Quickly bomb 8 missile silos. Shoot as many alien spaceships as you can. You must hit all 8 silos before planet Earth moves directly over the launch trench. The trench is guarded by alien saucers and meteor missiles which attempt to destroy your ship or distract you from your bombing. If the Earth gets into attack range, center of screen, before all silos are destroyed, the next silo to appear on the screen launches a missile which destroys the Earth. Use your left controller with this game, to control the direction of your spaceship. Press the red fire button to shoot lasers when you are above the launch trench or drop bombs when you are inside the trench. Lasers travel towards the center of the screen. Okay. Don't let your spaceship crash, it's the only one you have. Okay, all looks pretty straightforward. Oh, what's this about the enemies here? When an alien passes your spaceship, its colour changes to light blue. When an alien is in front of your spaceship, you can hit it. Deadly meteor-like missiles come at you from the depths of space. Aimed meteor missiles travel in the general direction of your ship, while guided meteor missiles track and follow your ship. Okay, so you don't get destroyed by being hit in this. You only get destroyed by actually crashing. The being hit by an alien knocks you down in a bit of altitude, and the alien missiles will scramble your controls for a little while. Okay, so we're looking for the silos in the trench. Right, well, let's give it a go. Okay, let's just reset that so we know where we're going from. And like most M Network releases, there's no real game setup options there. And in fact, it actually just goes straight into the game without... Yeah, it goes straight into the game without sort of giving you any opportunity to sort of press start or anything like that. Oh, that's a meteor. Oh, there's a thing. Okay, so it gives you a bit of advance notice of the silos coming up, because it gives you that beeping noise, so you know to get into position. Okay, that's one hit. Let's dodge these missiles. Here comes another one. Try not to get shot while we're dropping bombs on that one. Okay, you don't have to be too accurate either, that's nice. It's a bit quiet. Like, one thing that would have immediately improved this game would be just a constant engine noise in the background. That would have been great. As it stands, it makes the game feel sort of unfinished almost. Like you're just sort of flying through, and it doesn't feel like there's any real sort of sense of occasion to what's going on, if that makes sense. It almost feels like you're playing like a tech demo. Like they're going, woo, look, here's our lovely 3D trench routine. You're supposed to go, oh, very nice. We've won! Good. Well, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? Let me just look at the manual and see what the difficulty switches do in this case. Before the game begins, set your difficulty switch to A or B. The A position is the faster, more challenging game. As I always say, remember that A is for advanced and B is for beginner, if you can't remember which way round they are. So, the A position is faster and more challenging. The faster the game, the more difficult it is to fight the alien defenders, and the less time you have to bomb all 8 missile silos. Alright, well, given how easy that was, I suspect we should probably bump it up to A. Oh yeah, you see the scrolling's a lot faster, and the earth in the background is moving into position. Oh god, yeah, that is quick. Yeah, you need to be much more quick off the mark in this one. Still not what I'd call super difficult. Right, once you get the timing sorted, there's not a lot of threat here. I've already got that one. So you do get a couple of times around the cycle before Earth is destroyed. Got that one already. And that one. And that one. Oh no, I missed. I think I might have failed. Oh, I think the scrambled controls last a bit longer on hard difficulty as well. We're all going to die. We're all going to die. Oh no, I died. But I also won. Okay, let's have one more go at that. There's not a lot to this game, is there? That's unfortunate. Like, there's not even a scoring system. So there's no means of there's no replay value here. Because once you've nailed the timing on the most difficult level, there's nothing else to do. Oh, we've missed that one again. And that one. I guess we've got one more time round to deal with these. Ah. We might be getting the chance to see the destruction of a planet, as promised by Intellivision themselves. Oh, he missed it! It's all over. I think it's all over. Yeah, there we go. The destruction of the Earth! Well, that was less than spectacular, wasn't it? Didn't even explode, it just disappeared. Alright, one more try. But seriously, there really isn't that much else to say about this game. Do not like that firing towards the vanishing point system, because it just feels like it makes it impossible to hit anything. And it sort of disincentivizes you from even trying to hit any of the other targets, particularly if you're not getting any points for them. There's absolutely no reason to engage with that side of things, because you don't get any score or bonus or benefit from hitting things. Oh, I'm missing all of them. Apart from the ones I've already hit. Alright, again. Maybe there is slightly more longevity in this difficulty mode than I thought there was. But it's the same every time, that's the problem. The interval between the exhaust ports is the same. You deal with the same formations of enemies. All you end up doing is just doing these sort of figure of eights around the middle of the screen. Waiting for the biddly bip noise. And hoping you don't get hit by a meteor so your controls get screwed up. Ah, missed again. Get off. Ah! Once more. Yeah, there's really not a lot else to say about this. Which is a shame, really, because I mean, the concept is sound, and people would have been well up for a trench run type game on the consoles of the time. But there are just much better examples of this sort of thing. Like, even from this era of gaming, there are better examples of this sort of game. And then even later, we have stuff like Solaris and that sort of thing, which incorporates trench run type sequences into just part of its gameplay to make a much broader, more interesting game. So yeah, that's not very good, which is a shame, because I've played the Intellivision version. The Intellivision version is much better, despite not really adding a ton more than what we've got there. But I'm pretty sure the Intellivision version has a score, for one thing, which immediately makes it more interesting because it gives some more variation to each run and some incentive to play again. But it just feels half-baked and unfinished. Like, once you can reliably beat that on both difficulties, which, as we've seen there, takes 20 minutes, there's not a lot of reason to go back to it. I mean, it's not especially pretty to look at. There's no amazing sound effects or anything like that. Yeah, I can't see someone returning to that time after time like I can with some other Atari 2600 games, which is a shame. It was a bold effort, but ultimately an unsuccessful one in this time, I think. But they can't all be winners, can they? Anyway, that was Star Strike for Atari 2600. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.